Hi Raul, let's talk about movie clips and brochures. That's the last two items we have. So let's go through that. Okay. So first of all brochures, downloadable brochures or flipping book brochures should be marked as the I button here, the blue I button here, and all movies with this play button. Okay, so always blue. All right, so let's start with brochures. Okay, so you'll see that in the folders I've sent you, there are two folders which you need to have a look at. This folder here called catalog. I'll send you a new one, by the way, because the one that you have is not updated. So I'll send you a new updated one as a link. So don't use what you have, use the one that I'm going to send you. So you're going to use this folder catalogs, a new one, and another one called interest point angles. And here's how it works. So say you have interest point angles here. You go in here. You go interest point with catalog locations. You click number 101, and that will give you that angle, interest point 1. And you see here, this place here is marked as a catalog. And what you do, once you've done that, you go back to this folder called catalog, interest points with catalogs. You go to interest point 1 because you are in interest point 1. And you see here there's only one catalog, the main catalog. And in here you are going to use the flipping book link. Okay, so this is how you know to do that. Let's do one more example. Say you go to interest point here. Let's go to interest point 2. Alright, so here they're marked 4, 5 and 6. Once again you go back to catalog, go back to interest point 2, and you'll see here in fact they had actually decided to have four catalogs, not 3, even so it's marked here as 3. And you see here it's saying 6, and that is 6 here, 5, that is 5 here, 4, that is 4 here, plus you have this one here. Now for each PDF here, we created for you the JPEG. So you can use these JPEGs here on the wall as a clicking buttons in order for clients to have a look at those PDFs. And this is basically how it works with all of them. So you just have to go one interest point, one after the other, and then click on this folder and then on this folder, the new one, which I will send you. All right, I think that's fairly easy. Let's talk about movie clips. Okay, so first of all, in this, so you have to go into obviously you'll have to go into this folder called movies, and then in that folder there's a PDF called movie locations. Click on that. Okay, I managed to rotate it. All right. Okay, so basically here, this is very clear, should be very clear. In each one of those places, disregard the Hebrew, obviously you can't read it. But in here, I've written comments for each movie click, what it should be, and all the instructions. For example, here, high still movie high res, always play with no sound for all interest points. It just goes through that very quickly. In here, pop-up movie, blue play button. So here they have to hit play in order for this to move to play. And here's the name of the movie. Here, what is it? Pop-up movie again. So once again, they have to click. The visitor has to click on that button, the blue button, play button, in order to see that movie. Once again, here's the name of the movie. What else? Yeah, and so on and so forth. I think it's all fairly clearly marked, so I don't really see any problems. Yeah, obviously give me a call if you have any issues, but I think that's all fairly straightforward. Okay, good. All right. Have a look here that only in this interest point, you see it's saying here only in this interest point with sound. So basically only when people get to this interest point looking at that screen, it's playing with sound. All other interest points, it's playing with no sound. Okay, I think that's it. I'm here for any questions, and I think that's it. There's nothing else as far as I can tell that we should cover. If there is, if I forgot something, let me know. Let's move forward. Great. Bye.